Few know that during the last ice age, Alaska was not covered by ice, but was a part of the Earth's largest biome. The mammoth steppe reached from Spain all the way to Alaska, and it persisted for 100,000 years uninterrupted until 12,000 years ago it vanished. The mammoth steppe was home to a number of megafaunal species, including the cave lion, the mammoth, and the bison. So why do some remain while others are gone? The story of extinction is varied throughout the continents and can be divided into three categories. In global extinction, species is completely eradicated all over the planet. And in phyletic extinction, the species simply evolves into something else. In a local extinction, a species is extirpated, or it dies in one area, but it continues to survive in another. Well, what makes the megafaunal extinction of Alaska so interesting? There are a couple main reasons. First, it was a local extinction, so species were extirpated. They survived other areas on the planet. Second, the extinction occurred in the absence of significant human population. And third, the extinction is related to changes in climate. During the Pleistocene, landscapes shifted kind of like a biological living mosaic of soil, permafrost, and vegetation types. And megafauna sometimes had to move long distances in order to find their ideal habitat. Carbon records show that mammoth steppe operated in boom and bust cycles of high and then low productivity, warming in cycles of about 1,500 years. About 20,000 years ago, the ice sheet stopped advancing and CO2 entered the atmosphere. It's likely it came from the Southern Ocean. As the climate warmed, precipitation also increased and caused soil decalcification, glaciation, and ultimately polutification. This is creating a thick layer of peat. Peat forming over previously well-drained areas is called polutification. So how does moss affect mammoths? Now the previously dry habitat of the mammoth steppe is becoming overrun by polutification. We see peaks in megafaunal bone age which correlate to the warming climate based on carbon isotope levels taken from ice cores. We also see a drastic change in the diet of ice age horses based on analysis of their bone collagen. If every species is responding, why did some fare better than others? Stable isotopes suggest that bison, ice age horse, and mammoth feed in cooler, drier microclimates more characteristic of the traditional mammoth steppe, while caribou and muskox feed in warmer, wetter microclimates. Muskox and caribou are also ruminants, which is a much more efficient digestive strategy. Footloading also contributed to the survival of some species, and muskox and caribou have some of the lightest footloads, helping them move over peat and snow. The creatures that existed here, in the sweet spot between these three factors, were the survivors of the extinction. The three factors were digestive strategy, footloading, and preferred microclimate. Extinction is not a process we can leave in the past. The National Climate Assessment projects that our sea levels could rise up to 6 feet within the next 100 years. Understanding the pattern and process of extinction will help us understand how ecosystems respond to change and help us better conserve them in the future.